Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Oregon Trail here on the Lord Master channel. As you know, September 9th was the day of that was previously recorded on, and today it is the 10th of September, which is the day of this recording. And this video is posted on September 11th, which is actually my birthday today. So yeah, Lord Master is 31 years old now. I was originally going to do the Oregon Trail 2 video on that special day, but guess I'm kind of breaking tradition to this channel slightly, because the main reason is this Oregon Trail series here is still ongoing, and there's still so much for me to do here. Such as, well, the California Trail, which we're 75% done with that. So let's get back to California, even though we're against the clock here. Not necessarily video time, it's, you know, the game time. I mean, look at here. It is October 19th, and already you could see snow falling, which means winter will be here in less than 30 days, so we need to pick up the pace a bit. But as you can see, we still got many places to go. We either go to all these places or just take the shorter route by going through, well, I don't know about long through Carson Pass. Probably have to go Mountain Lake, then Carson Pass. And once we reach Tragedy Springs, we'll have to decide, should we press on towards Hangtown and get to Sutter's Mill immediately, or do you take the scenic route a bit towards Grizzly Flats? That we do not know. But I can tell you this. Since there ain't no river crossings to go on anymore, and we got a bunch of gold nuggets, and I thought, well, knowing we're going to be picking up the pace a bit, so I'm going to need a lot of toolboxes, some wheel grease, and coffee, especially coffee to keep the stamina, because I plan on picking up the pace. I don't care what you people think, we're gonna have to get moving. But to do so, and also fresh clothes too. Well, before we do that, there's a reminder up here. 28 days. Let's sell all the pelts first. We gotta make some space. $5 per pelt. Charm of the bit. So now it's $8 per pelt. Sell them all. $120. So $739. Although it's possible we may have to sell some gold nuggets. Not all, but some. But first, let's do some talking here. As well as immigrants traveling west to California, there are moments here preparing themselves for the journey east to Salt Lake Valley. Hey, look, it's James Beckworth. I've been living in the west for a little while now, but last year I've discovered a new route through the Sierra Nevada that I'm calling Beckworth Pass. I expect that I'll be able to start guiding wagon trains along it soon. It runs from Truckee Meadows to Marysville, which will derive a great benefit from the opening of this route. When I brought it to the attention of the mayor, he readily agreed to finance my expedition. He was very agreeable. Well, we can agree to disagree. That I ain't going that way. Back to a drink. Gideon Hillman. We're so close now. Just these cursed mountains to get over. Excuse my language. But I know my family's waiting on the other side, so it's worth the drudgery. There's still hard work ahead, even after the mountains. I know that. I'm just itching to start searching. Horace Tovinen. I will admit that my faith wavering at the side of those mountains must tame to reach California. But although I am tempted to give up, I will not fail a test such as this. I shall sing loud and long for my new church. The faithful will come from miles around to wonder at its golden glory. May your own journey be blessed. Oh, inspiring. Ulysses Dorchester. To say I've been humbled by this journey would be an understatement. I have a new appreciation for hard work, whether by myself or others, but especially my dear husband, Henry. We're on the cusp of realizing a dream, and it will taste all the sweeter for our efforts. I won't say I'm not frightened at the idea of trekking into those mountains. However, especially after hearing tales of folks becoming stranded during winter. Yeah, that's what I fear. Anything you want to trade? I will be willing to trade some gold nuggets if you got toolboxes. Because, well, you stay right there. Let me go to the store first. How much does a toolbox cost? Oh my goodness. If only we had a Conestoga wagon for ourselves. Think about that. I mean, I would be willing to sell all my gold nuggets to buy me a wagon so we can have more space for more toolboxes. Speaking of which, $85 for a set of clothes and $15 for toolboxes. Alright, be right back. You know what? For once, I'm willing to trade away some bait. I think there's very little opportunity to go fishing anymore. So, toolboxes, let's go. $85 for clothes. That is just pure rot. I'll be willing to trade just one gold nugget for 3 clothes. So that way we can just add up a number. How much is a box of bullets? $85. Jiminy Christmas. Oh, the bullets went away, but wheel grease. Oh my god. I'm not willing to trade away medicine. That will be used for injuries. Knowing we're going to get injured on the way. And that may slow us down. We don't want to have that in our conscience. Okay. To the Assayer. Willing to leave 10 gold nuggets, so the pile of 19. One second. I was about to say, is there a way we can haggle them? No? Okay. Then proceed. Oh, you're supposed to do that. Okay. $152 for 19 gold nuggets. Okay. Despite turning on the charms, fails to secure a better deal. Okay, fine. Excellent. Here's your money. It's been a pleasure doing business with you. Please give us a mind if you wish to sell more gold in the future. And how much is that? $850? $850. Oh my god. Damn it! I'd charge an arm and a leg for a wagon like this. I mean, I would love to have a Conestoga wagon for myself. So, but keep in mind, yes, designed to weather the hardships of the trail. The high quality and large storage capacity are unmatched, but so is the cost. God dog it. God, dog! Look at fear. Just browsing, okay? You see this amount of space that we have now? You can't afford everything. But the thing is, I like to keep things maintained. Wheel grease is more important, so add that to the wagon. And we can afford another toolbox, oh thank goodness. That's right. I'm spending every single thing. Yeah. Leaving this amount of open space. And if we do need a hunt, well, you use these food bowls to get a few meat. If I'm lucky. This is all the clothes we got. And if morale becomes an issue, you can always use a Monica. But I think over time, we will have to ration down a bit to meager as time goes on. When we run out of bullets, of course. And we still have a knife, in which when we finish hunting, and we'll use that to get more pelts, and then give more pelts to somebody. Make a bit of fortune. What little we have. So this is the whole bill. Buying an entirely new wagon. And apply the wheel grease, and then we be golden. Wish I had more money to buy more coffee beans. Just didn't realize how expensive it's gonna be. And you got 28 days before winter, so and plus 4 oxen. So this is a gamble, a biggest gamble I've ever gambled. Yes. Look at this new wagon here. This could make it or break. And we have 4 oxen to pull it. And we have absolutely no money left. So put that on use. Just to wait, what time of day is it? Is it morning? I believe it's morning. So we'll apply that one right now. So let's go then. Okay. Mountain Lake is 48 miles. Cars pass 103, so take short route first. Mountain Lake, a spectacular lake and the last real stop before the ascent to the Sierra Nevada. A logical resting place for immigrants before the final stretch of the California Trail. Collect meat and you'll get coffee. Collect herbal remedies, you get some money. Oh, naturally. There's the hunting ground here. And over there, that's for health. We don't need to rest, but there's also herbal remedies there. No, we gotta get to coffee. The wagon rolls westward, the party feeling a mix of wariness and excitement. They have begun their final leg of their journey to California. The gold fields await, and with them the promise of a healthy and wealthy new life for the party. Emmett spies a cluster of mushrooms protruding from the dust on the trail side. What is that? The mushrooms are a vibrant yellow, with a strange funnel-like shape that curves the edge like a flower. They give off a soft scent of apricots. They may be edible. Inspect them. The one who inspects the mushrooms should have a keen eye and knowledge of the natural world. Who should inspect the mushrooms? Catherine, of course. Ain't no one better. Chanterelles are my favorite. Catherine recognizes the mushrooms as the common chanterelle. She gathers them up and places them in a wagon, assuring the others that they're perfectly safe to eat. Yes, there is room. It's bison shooting time. Only 12 bullets, so let's waste them. You need 100 pounds of meat, which shouldn't be too hard. Shit. Ah, I was about to shoot my final bullet. I don't know what we'll do with that last bullet, but 125 pounds of meat will do. Let's obtain the last few pelts. We'll sell them when we get to the next place. 12 pelts, and this knife has not been broken yet. This is surprising. Look, we're gonna be there in a day. But why not? Let's go collect some gold nuggets. We don't have any nitro, but it'll have to do. That was an elk. An abandoned gold dig site lies along the edge of the trail. The ground cracked open by shovels and pickaxes. The previous treasure hunters have moved on. This would be an excellent opportunity for the party to mine for gold. It's an abandoned dig site. Wonder if there's any left. We could get lucky and find 10 or 11 gold nuggets. That's your guess? Why not? Let's mine it. We'll trade some gold away when we get to the next place. Let's balance things out here. Vertically dig 2 times. Party stamina's up. Okay. Keep digging. Switch. Catherine. And then after Catherine, then it'll be Emmett's turn. Don't get too greedy now. Don't be greedy like Greedy Williams. If you know who that guy is. Because you know me and my references. Okay, last one. Then we'll get moving. Zachary, your turn. Because I don't want to steer any longer. I thought 15 would be a good number. Yeah, let's get out of here. Abandon the dig. Having had enough of the hard and dirty work, the party decides to leave this side to be satisfied with a collection of 5 pieces of gold. For now on, avoid any more gold mines. Unless we have nitro. Which we don't have any. If anybody's got nitro, I'll be willing to trade away either the nuggets or the pelts. Particularly pelts. To get more of these. The glittering waters of Mountain Lake are a welcome sight to travelers and a sharp contrast of Nevada's dry and desolate Great Basin. The Sierra Nevada range lies westward, the last great obstacle to immigrants seeking their fortune in California. Yeah, coffee's more important than money at this point. Countless travelers are passing by the lake in great columns on their journey west. Bertold Jones. First the desert, and now the mountains. It is by good fortune alone that I have made it this far. If there are no more records in my diary after today, please consider it a sign that I have reached my wit's end. Cordelia Fitzsimmons. This lake has a wonderful blue color. It's absolutely beautiful. Even the sand on the beaches is perfectly smooth. I expect we'll find plenty of fish as well. Kumalanga. It's only been a few years, but hundreds of wagons and settlers have already driven us from our land, cut down our sacred trees, and taken the pine nuts, fish, and game we need to survive. They also show no respect for De Iguadapush, which stands on the eastern shore. I'm worried what will happen if it's disturbed any further. Oh, you got a nitro? Good. Need one. I'll be willing to give some pelts away. As I said, money is less important at this point. Yeah, give you 4 pelts. And put it on the furthest corner. Because heaven forbid should that thing explode. Because if we come across another gold mine, I'm willing to use that nitro, so take up less time. As much as I would like to get another coffee, but I'd rather trade away more pelts for something else. More wheel grease for pelts, please? Let me see. Can we get that down? How many pelts do we have? Enough. Wheel grease, real grease, real grease. Grease. Bam. Come on. I'm keeping this 1 pelt because you may never know. These wheel greases may be our lifesaver. Especially when we will pick up the pace soon. We ain't got time to rest now. Let's get moving. As much as I would like to, you know. Off we go. "63 miles to Carson Pass, the only way through this part of the Sierra Nevada. Cold and stark and beautiful, marking a halfway point through the mountains. Avoid contracting dysentery and avoid contracting cholera." Oh, that's easier said than done. So we'll get the more gold nuggets. This over there, that's hygiene. And I know a few of our party members are rather, you know, our hygiene's gonna get lowered, but it's only 2-day travel, so we should be alright. No need to urgently pick up the pace, yet. But willing to pick up some more gold. I don't need wagon parts because we got the wheel grease. The beautiful vistas of Mountain Lake dwindle into the background as the wagon makes its way westward towards the thickened forest and steep ascent to Carson Pass. Ah! Emmett lets out an ear-splitting cry and the wagon lurches suddenly. Tripping over a simple stone or so, Emmett falls and finds himself crushed under the unstoppable wagon wheel. He suffered grievous injuries and needs serious treatment. Oh, Lord. The party should stop to treat him and allow him the rest to heal. Utilizing laudanum to relieve pain and aid healing would be best. It is standard issue in any pack of medicine. However, in injury this severe, a lot will be required. We have 8 medicine. Traded with the medicine. Needs to be in full health. Emmett takes a large amount of laudanum. It takes a few hours to kick in, but eventually his pain eases and is capable of walking again. However, it would be a good idea to seek further treatment when possible, however. What if the nitro explodes? Got a bunch of herbal remedies. We can reduce that a bit. Take 8. Yep, you're taking up space, this particular medicine here. So, give it to him. You're all better. Quit your whining. We ain't got time for resting. Keep the gold as far away from the nitro as possible. The party comes across a particular arrangement of trees and rocks, very similar to the drawing that John Evans gave him earlier. Could this be the location of the meteorite? Oh yeah, I remembered the meteorite thing long ago. Nothing's immediately visible from the trail, but some of a good sense of direction might be able to search the area for the signs of the meteorite. The search could take many days. However, the party isn't sure whether they can trust John Evans. Who should search for the meteorite? Catherine. Please find it. Make it quick. I don't know how many days we're gonna have. We may have to pick up the pace. The party settles down and waits while Catherine searches for the meteorite. It's 24 days. 6 hours lost. Okay, that didn't take long. Catherine slowly returns to the wagon carrying something heavy in her hands. Is that the meteorite you're talking about? I found it. I can't believe it. It looks just like the fragment that John Evans showed us. Catherine is exhausted but overcome with joy. A meteorite fragment. This fragment is only a small part. It would take weeks to excavate the whole thing. I'm certainly glad we decided to keep searching. Buoyed by their success in fighting the meteorite, the party is in high spirits as the wagon starts moving again. Yeah, thank goodness it didn't take long. Let me see that. Whoa! A chunk of the meteorite proving the existence of a larger hole. Hey! Move that here. Keep away from the nitro. Alright. An abandoned gold dig site lies along the edge of the trail. The ground cracked over by shovels and pickaxes. The previous treasure hunters have moved on. This would be an excellent chance for the party to mine for gold. It's an abandoned dig site. Wonder if there's anything left. We could get lucky to find 5 or 6 gold nuggets. Use the nitro. Catherine. Let's do it. Careful now. Yahoo! Gold fever. Hygiene up. Stamina up. 7 gold nuggets. That's how much we got. You see? You need a little hope. Have faith, dear friends. We've got to have faith. And since you all have a hygiene problem, we gotta go to the spring, which will rest there just this once, and beyond that, please no more resting. We don't know if we have that many days left to get to all the way over there. But you all bathe. That's what you all need to do. Stop. Apply the grease right now. $22 gold nuggets we have currently. Is this the place? Yes, sorry. Campsite's been set up with wash basins and bathtubs to make use of the nearby spring. It's a great opportunity to restore hygiene, though it may take some time. Let's set up camp. You know, it's a good thing that we brought this Conestoga wagon to, you know, take this big thing in here. Let's wash. The hygiene is up for everybody as the party spends time thoroughly scrubbing themselves. Glad to be free of the muck and grime that comes with the grueling travel. Didn't need to use extra clothes. Just a little gold fever and then some washing, and then we are golden. Which we are. What? The party comes across a large pile of abandoned items and even several large embellished wagons. They don't seem too worn down, so they must have been here fairly recently. Given how much is here, the party might find something useful. We'll take some time to search, though. Should the party investigate? Let's investigate. Catherine's up. 1 hour later. There's nothing to be found in the way of survival supplies. Everything in the pile seems to be of personal belongings of considerable value. Also, is furniture, trunks full of fancy accessories, and perhaps even some family heirlooms. It's certain that precious items such as these wouldn't be abandoned on just a whim. A group of immigrants would never choose to discard family heirlooms unless it was a last resort. Alas, most of the items would just slow the party down, so Catherine only got us a few things that might be of some use. A harmonica, a hymn book, and an axle. Could this have been? By the way, hymn book. Use that. Shit! A terrible bang echoes in her wagon, and Catherine cries out in pain. Oh my god. The last bullet! The last bullet! in the wagon. What are the odds? What are the odds of that happening? My goodness. My goodness. Jiminy Christmas. Catherine's been shot. It seems her properly stowed rifle was misfired. Of the final bullet, Catherine's the unlucky target. Treat her with medicine. Just treat the bullet wound. Emmett, you're the physician. The bullet struck Catherine in the torso. Emmett provides some medicine and bandages the wound tightly. Fortunately, the treatment seems to stop the flow of blood. Catherine will recover. Thank you, Emmett. And Catherine's a resilient woman. She's a mountain woman who survived a gunshot. Well, that means we can't hunt anymore. The party breathes heavily as they reach the top of the trail leading to Carson Pass. The air is cold and the view is magnificent. This marks the highest point of their journey to California. Got another hymn book. Everyone's got good composure. That's the way to survive the California Trail. Few of the travelers here are eager to move on, knowing full well the dangers of being caught in the Sierra Nevada during winter. A helpful man. A young girl named Rachel died while crossing the pass last year. Her mother wants me to search for the grave and leave a marker, but I haven't found it yet. It's supposed to be at the base of the large fir tree, but that doesn't exactly narrow it down. Robert Clemens. I can't imagine being trapped on this pass during the winter. I suppose that's the downside of taking a route with such extreme elevation. And there's Tall Edna. I've seen the Mormons using this trail too, though they're usually headed in the other direction. It makes sense. This was their trail to begin with back in '48. How much food do we have? Lots of flour, plenty of meat, no issues. And we got a bunch of harmonicas. And a meteorite fragment. Anything that may prove useful to us? We're good on toolboxes, but a few more clothes wouldn't hurt if anybody's willing. One gold nugget will be suffice. Again, I'm confident this is enough wheel grease that we should have before we get to the end. 8 extra clothes. Why not? I'll give away another gold nugget. This is for the toolboxes. Just for that. Okay, we'll sell one pelt. Make some space. Because one pelt isn't gonna cut it in terms of trading stuff away. And plus it's to free up some space. You know, it started to get a little crowded. In the event that we run out of wheel grease, we'll have to rely on toolboxes to fix whatever, part that breaks down in the wagon. No time to rest. We got coffee beans for that. Next up, Tragedy Springs. 50 miles. A peaceful, charming spot despite the name. The water here is ever since said to have special healing properties. Well, we can't collect pelts and we can't collect meat, so that isn't going to cut it. Though, I have no idea what this is. You still have bait? Yeah, we still do. I mean, there's no room for fish. No siree. Because this damn axle is taking up quite a, room. This is silly. We'll eat more meat, guys. Because I'm thinking this way, bypass here, then here. I don't want to waste time digging for gold anymore. But we'll see what this is. From the top of the world, the party begins their on the descent towards California, where gold and glory await. Over there. Oh shit, I know what this is. Serendipitous sprout, and somehow you managed to cut this tree down and strip the sapling and make it a good wagon tongue. I didn't mean to do that. I was trying to click on the bunny rabbits here. Son of a beeswax. I mean, there is space for it. Not what I meant to do, but hey, at least we got spare parts. Oh there, travelers. Please be careful. We're undertaking a very delicate geological survey of this area on the advice of the geologist Dr. John Evans. It is paramount that you do not disturb our instruments. We're investigating his claim on behalf of the United States government. If his meteorite is real, then it is of great scientific value. We were actually searching for the same meteorite in a completely different location. Lo and behold, we found it. It turns out that Evans was telling the truth after all. Astounding! To be honest, I was beginning to have my doubts. Did you happen to gather a sample of the meteorite? Yes, and it's still in our possession. It is quite a large fragment, yet it's still only a small part of what we discovered. Wonderful. May I examine the specimen? I promise I won't abscond with it. I simply wish to verify its authenticity. Yes, indeed. I can confirm this is a genuine article. A fragment of pure meteoric palisade. Would you be willing to donate this sample to the Smithsonian collection in Washington? I could also offer you $40 if you prefer to sell. I'll donate it. Again, money's not that important at this point because of this current situation. Well, donate it to the Smithsonian. Thank you for your generosity, Charles. This will be a fine addition to the Smithsonian collection. It must take a great deal of effort to excavate such a large specimen, and to have kept it in such a remarkable condition. I'm impressed. The scientific community will be very grateful to you. Mm-mm-mm. Well, we don't have any ammo, so without any ammo, the only recourse is to try and gather some of the berries and fruits that the animals have been living on. After some time, Catherine stumbles onto small purple berries. She gathers as many as she can and carries them back to the wagon. Yeah, these foodstuffs down here. So, got rid of that old meteorite, and now we have this. I don't need more wagon parts. We just made one out of a tree. So, we'll go down to this campsite. We'll pass by it. Unless the animals are exhausted. Which they ain't. Just leave. We ain't stopping here. Probably don't want to fish either. Unless you eat more foodstuffs, then maybe there could be some space. I ought to be careful of that sharp, worn knife that's still in there. As much as I would like to go fishing, but we gotta... How do you craft bait again? Does that require food stuff? Ah, we do have 14 pounds of food stuff, so you can create some more bait. You know, the bait that we dumped or some earlier. Yeah, why not? Make some bait. No. Anyways, I just simply needed an excuse to try to get rid of them. Just to figure out how we can make some space, which I don't think there is any at this point. How's your stamina, all of you? Take one. Actually, there is room for fish. Let's go fishing for once. Party has dirty bait. Frederick, you go fish for once. So far, so good. A Chinook salmon and a rainbow trout. That was quick. A Sierra Nevada yellow-legged frog that is trophy quality. A trophy quality frog? Never seen that. Well, of course you never seen it. You just caught it for the first time in your whole natural-born life. A Sacramento blackfish. Only in California. Green sturgeon. Hot diggity dog. I love the 10 reds. I'm just thinking, who's gonna get caught, huh? I don't know, we can get away with that. I thought getting in the water would just scare away the fish. Pink salmon. That is not quite trophy quality. That's all we can carry. And you know, we still have that knife. We can use it. We'll use 7 bait. Frederick manages to catch 120 pounds of fish and brings it back to storage. With the knife, Frederick could spend some extra time cleaning the fish for any leftover meat. You got it. With the skill use of his worn knife, he's able to clean 25 more pounds of fish meat from the bones. Very good. This knife never failed me. No need to change rations. I like that. Unless you want to sell all the fish for more money, but what good would that do? Nobody wants dollars to trade. Nobody does that. I'm glad that I really spent nearly in fact, all of my money on that Conestoga wagon. And a few other essentials. That was a good move. The pleasant bubbling waters of Tragedy Springs belly the dark history of the site. But for the weary and thirsty travelers, little matters more than fresh water and a chance to rest. Well, we didn't have that because we ain't got no bullets anymore. And since we're halfway done with this leg of the journey, but since there is actually time to go to Grizzly Flats, and then up to Hangtown, and then up to Sutter's Mill. But you know what, ladies and gentlemen, we'll actually stop this video here. In the next episode, we will, the key word, will reach Sutter's Mill. And then we'll be rich, and we'll be prosperous for all. So we hope you people have enjoyed this episode. It's just I had to do some decision making regarding, you got a large amount of money, what did you want to do with it? The answer is the Conestoga wagon, which adds this much space. And boy, what a space that was. And it's very, very great that you invested in some more wheel grease. Well, I mean, yes, you did invest a little, but you did more to the trading. Because these gold nuggets here that we've been trading with, they've been kind to me. Have enough medicine and herbal remedies to get us going. But I got so many damn harmonicas that I don't think it's necessary to even keep these. Because morale is not an issue as long as we keep it filling. As long as the meat keeps the morale up. And plus, at this point, there's no reason to use money anymore. That we can't, you know, trade. There is no forts nearby. But I would love to have a couple of more gold nuggets. Make some room. If time allows. Because we have about, how many days? Let me look up the trades. 20 days. Okay. Yeah, we have 20 days. I think we will make it at the end. 20 days. So, again. We'll see you in the next episode to see if we can get us some more gold. If time allows. As long as nothing unforeseen happens. And among other things. So, hope you people will see you in the next episode. But until then, so long for now.